Hey Scorpio, we're gonna be going into this message, you guys. Let's see what's going on in y'all energy, guys. Let's take a look, see what's happening. Been a while. Let's keep following. All right, let's see. All right, the first card we got out here is burdens. We got abundance. We got deep knowing. And then we got undress in reverse. All right. And then we got flow coming out at the bottom of the deck. Y'all got a good deck of cards from what I would say a good spread of cards. With burdens coming out here, I feel like y'all abundance is a burden or burdening someone. You may have a very high intuition. For some of y'all, blue or red could be very significant in colors that you may like. For some of you, you may find yourself able to vibrate higher or find yourself in a state of, I feel like, relaxation and being able to ground or meditate in the wilderness or outdoors. For some of y'all, it could be in your garden, especially if you're a gardener. Okay, or you may find yourself liking to go to the botanical gardens or to more cultivational type places to like see what people do there. Something about plants is significant as well, the study of plants. But you may like to be around plants as well. For some of y'all, you may grow them, or you just like to take part in seeing how they are grown, just seeing the life of how it's formed in the state of being a plant or flowers. But we got undressed coming out in reverse with a deep knowing coming out in the upright. For some of y'all, you healthy. You could be healthy. For some of y'all, you have a deep knowing that you are, but for some of y'all, this may be a concern for you outwardly, or I feel like just on the human surface, but your higher self knows that you are okay. For some of y'all, you are blessed. Life is going well for you. You're going with the flow of life, or you should be if you're not, or you will be in the future once you find out, for some of y'all, that you are in fact very healthy. For some of y'all, you may be eating healthy, or you may be needing to eat more healthy. Especially there could be a need for you to, or you could be drawn to wanting to eat vegetables. For some of y'all, specifically broccoli, greens like collard greens, mustard greens, or spinach. Something of the greens family is significant. Celery too. We got the grind. Y'all could be working really hard right now. In grind mode, we got 31, 13, 12, 4, and 42. Y'all could be in grind mode, focusing. What is this? We got inner strength. You got a lot of inner strength, and you focus on the big picture. All right? Although for some of y'all, you may be in the back of your mind wondering when will you make it to the finish line, but unconcerned with it as well. The bottom of the deck is boss up coming out in reverse. This may be something that has been hard for you to do. I see you daydreaming, and then for some of y'all thinking about a fresh start, or if you should start one. For some of y'all, you imagining when you will have some type of fresh start, because for some of y'all, it's taking you a while to manifest. Will make a wish coming out in reverse. For some of y'all, you being strong about the fact that for some of y'all, things could be taking a hard time for you to be abundant. For some of y'all, it could be burdening you, thinking about like, when is your success gonna come in. For some of y'all, you may be burdened by a deep knowing in regards to like something that I could look at this as well, like you working really hard, knowing that you need to focus on your body, focus on your health, getting enough rest, things like that. Watching, signs, symptoms that you may be having if you are feeling like things are not healthy for you. But I feel like you are, is what you'll find out. But it could be like taking a while for things to happen for you. For some of y'all, you may be in a space of feeling like things is all over the place for you. You can't really find, for some of y'all, a peace of mind, but you're trying to stay focused on a bigger picture. For some of y'all, the things that you really like to do could be gardening and things like that, or being out in nature or something like that, or just being away from others and by yourself. I'm just seeing at the bottom of the deck, the Hangman in reverse. So for some of y'all, it could be hard for you to reflect right now. We got the Two of Cups coming out in the upright, in the reverse. 12-12 on the clock. We got the Death card in reverse. Scorpio, y'all coming out in reverse as well. For some of y'all, I'm seeing like a relationship that may be ending or could be coming up in the future, ending with someone not changing. Or for some of y'all, it may be hard for things to change. Things ain't changing with a relationship. With the Seven of Pentacles in reverse, it may be looking like something is not worth building on. You could be trying to compromise with someone, but there's like a lot of hidden things. What you don't see is that like somebody may have like hidden options, or someone may be feeling this way about you, looking at you as like very pessimistic with Queen of Swords coming out in reverse. So it's like somebody could be seeing you as someone who's secretly keeping your options open. There's an Emperor for some of y'all who is like, with the Four of Wands, Chariot here, they could be like thinking about getting married, but like kind of like trying to reflect on whether things will be stable between you two or not, or like if they'll be able to manage like their money. Somebody may have, with the Wheel of Fortune in reverse following is the Queen of Wands, a problem with like dealing with hoes or something like that, or like negative influences or negative women. Someone, yeah, I feel like that's a challenge. A challenge is that they deal with like hoes and stuff like that. They be dealing with people who they shouldn't really be dealing with, or people who are like a temptation. They could be very lustful. We got the King of Pentacles. This could be someone who is financially stable, but they're coming out as the Three of Pentacles for y'all. Six of Pentacles in reverse. So I feel like this is somebody who's not a good match for you. So for some of y'all, you may see that in the future. And I just seen 818 as I was looking back at the timer, that a relationship is not good for y'all. Because for some of y'all, it's like they may look at you as very negative. They may keep their options open, or it may feel like for some of y'all that you look at them as someone who, if they have cheated in the past, that they still are, doing that and not really giving them a fair chance. This could be someone who's feeling like, for some of y'all, it's like you keeping your secrets in regards to like how you view them. This could be someone who wants to get married and move forward with things, but maybe feeling like they messed things up with the Wheel of Fortune in reverse by cheating and all of that. Now it seems like they're having a hard time. It seems like nothing that they do is really appreciated. They could be losing hope after like getting exposed for like the truth. And like it seemed like for some of y'all don't really care. This person could be trying to hold on, but not really knowing what to say or like what to do to fix things. With y'all, Scorpio with the Tower, I feel like them cheating has ended things. Somebody could be like trying to offer you a lot so that y'all could like settle down with them, so they could bring things back. This could be someone who's like financially trying to help y'all or something like that, because with burdens here, they hurt y'all in some type of way. And for some of y'all with this undress in reverse and deep knowing, y'all could be like not really wanting to sleep with someone or something like that, trying to like keep things to yourself, keep your body to yourself pretty much, not really wanting to engage with somebody in this way. You could be focused on work or like focused on doing things that keep you busy. Three of Wands, High Priestess in reverse. It's like somebody could be afraid of what you may know. Is hoping that you don't really know like something that they've been doing. Somebody is hoping that you don't really see them as someone who's like a waste of time. Or a waste of energy. The Eight of Pentacles in reverse following, well, the Page of Pentacles in reverse following the Eight of Pentacles. Somebody feel like they hoping that you don't like end things with them and put things to rest with the Four of Swords. Just walk away and just like close the door. Look at them as like a waste of time because they really want to build with y'all with the Ten of Pentacles. Okay, Scorpio, but with the Knight of Wands in reverse, you may be viewing someone as a player, and that may be something you don't want to deal with. It's like the issues that come with it. So for some of y'all, you may not be being seen as someone who's fully invested in someone, and that you may be coming off as more so like withdrawn and acting more single. Two of Swords, this could be confusing someone. But yeah, that's pretty much what I got for y'all energy, Scorpio. So if it resonates, make sure to thumbs it up. I will see you guys later. Y'all be well and take care. Bye, guys.